give me 20 to 40 minutes and I will teach you and show you step by step how to add more than $12,734 extra to your clinic. This system is going to have AI plus marketing. We'll be touching both sides more in depth in the next couple minutes. But the idea of this, the general idea is that we're going to be creating a system that delivers predictable results, guaranteed ROI, and then final adapted to your specific area. When I say that delivers predictable results, what I really mean with that is that this system, as it works, you know that when we want to have results, we have to put some inputs. Those inputs could be, for example, in marketing, how much you spend on ads, on meta ads. Well, if you know that you're spending $500 per month in ads and that you're getting, a 4x ROAS, which is return on ad spend, which is how much money you generate when you invest on meta ads in this case, well, you will know, or you could say that if you put the double in ads, you'll have probably the same but twice the double of results that you were having before with that half of money being invested in that thing. That's why I'm saying that. All of the above combined with an AI system, specialized and just structured specifically into your own case. This consists of a chatbot or of an AI agent that handles incoming conversations, typically through WhatsApp, SMS, or it could vary depending on which is your sales channel. These both agents will have a shared memory in which the agent to the assistant, here again, will be communicating each to each other, and then the assistant is going to be communicating to the agent as well. When I say assistant, I mean the AI voice assistant, which will be able to make calls. And then when I say agent, I mean the one which is going to be sending texts, audios, messages, images, or PDFs, or whatever you want to send. And as we were saying before, we're going to have plus that a voice assistant that calls potential patients. Here we have a call right here. Agente ya voz means a voice assistant. After that, the benefits of this infrastructure, of this system, is that we will have a new top AI player, or at least two, which are going to be those two AIs, which are going to be available 24/7. They're going to be integrated with a CRM. We're going to be combining marketing with AI. We're going to have immediate contact once those leads come in. Then it's going to be predictable, as we were saying before. As it's predictable, it will become scalable, because we know that if we were doing X amount of inputs, if we double that, we're going to have double the results, as we were saying before. And then we're going to have a connection with this AI system, with the appointment scheduling system that you use. If it has an API, and if you really know what it is, well, it's something that let us connect to other systems. Well, if it already has it, we're going to be able to connect our systems to that booking appointment. We're going to be able to to connect that with the appointment scheduling system. After that, the idea is to have a funnel adapted to an ICP, and then to increase the authority and lifetime value of each client. When I say lifetime value, if you don't know what it is, it's not bad. What it means is that how much money a single client generates in the long term, basically. We start now from the foundation of a business. First of all, we're going to have a general funnel, which is going to be having some parts, as for example, the lead generation or customer inquiries in your business. So if there is demand, it gets captured. This right here, this traffic or this lead generation is going to be made with ads, meta ads. After that, we have in the second block a call, consultation, or appointment scheduling. So if there is interest, it gets booked. After that, we have the nutrition section, which is optional, but it really works. Without trust, there is no sale. That's really true. And then after that, we have the closing part, which is the final one. So if there is value, it gets sold in your case. First of all, we have the block 1, as we were saying before, the attraction. The idea of having this block, the solved problem, is no longer relying on referrals, which it could work. It could generate you money. At least now could be one of the best things that you could have. But at the same time, you are not being able to predict which numbers you're going to have next month, or if you really want to double that, you would need to have double the referrals. That could be kind of difficult. We create you the scripts for the ads. You just read them, you just record them, and that would be it. Here's the ad set, and then we could be creating ads like this right here. Those are in Spanish though, but we just could recreate them depending on your specific clinic. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and then after that we have the block number 2, which is scheduling, in which the sole problem is low patient flow. There is something to clarify, that it is that there are different types of funnels. We're going to have 3 different approaches. The first one is, we're going to have running ads. Then we're going to have a CTO, which is a call to action, like do this, this, and this to your clients, to your patients. Then they're going to swipe up those patients, those potential clients. They're going to have a landing page in front of them. Then they will watch a VSL. After that, a CTA will be made again. Then they will book an appointment. Reminders will be sent to them. Then there's going to be a nurturing sequence. Then there's a free call or consultation, and then you just close them down. After that, we have the second approach, which is ads, CTA, swipe up. Then they just book a call. I was just writing that in Spanish. Then reminders are going to be sent, nurturing, free consultation, calls. As you can see, they are similar, but there are slight differences in each other. The approach number 3 are ads, then CTA, swipe up, fill out the forms, triage, in which an AI is going to call them, lead qualification to see if they are willing to book that call, and if they are qualified or not, depending on your needs and who your ECP ideal client profile is. And then they book an appointment. We send them reminders through SMS or through calls. There is the nurturing sequence, free call consultation, and close. As I was saying before, all of them are similar, but there are little changes. Then in the block number 3, there's the nurturing, which is going to be solving the problem of lack of trust in services. Here we're going to be sending a before and after, depending on what you offer to your clients. After that, that would be the sequence of previous patients. We build that trust. And then after that, we have the block number 4, which is closing, in which we're going to be solving the problem of not having good results with your clinic. The idea right here is to see if your offer is being well presented to your clients, and there is a lot of improvements that could be made, really. But obviously it could vary, because maybe you're the case in which you have a really good offer, or maybe there's not so much to do. So it could vary depending on the case. Now, you might say, but how can I see this clearly in my own clinic or office? Let's go into the detail on how this can be structured. We're going to have 2 blocks, which will be depending, this kind of blocks, which have this color, are going to be us, the things that we are going to do with my agency, with my team. And then on this other color, is going to be the things that you or your team or both are going to do. We're going to be reviewing ads that work in the industry to see who is your competition, if they are running or not ads, which ads they are running, and to see how we can replicate that into our own case and make them better. You tell us who you're selling to and what their characteristics are, and also tell us about your competition, who they are. Then we adjust messaging and marketing focus to fit that ICP, ideal client profile, depending on their characteristics that they have and all of that. Then we give you the scripts, so you just record them, simple as that. We send the raw videos to be edited to professional editors. Then we build a funnel, and when I say the funnel, all the idea from that stranger, it gets converted into a new client or patient. Then we create your Go high level account or your high level account. Then we connect it to your calendar, or this could vary depending on which system you use. We could just change it into the one that you're currently using right now. Then you tell us about your availability. Then we insert that into the landing page and into the AI, so it gets to know when you're going to be available, or depending which professionals are going to be available depending on the case. Then we decide which funnel type to run, whether it's the approach number 1, number 2, or number 3, or we could just mix maybe 2, let's say. Then we create a landing page with a VSL, and then we insert the meta pixel the metapixel right there. So I put it right here so I can explain it to you. What is the metapixel? I will just present the idea where we define it as, for example, let's imagine this, that you go into a supermarket and there is a camera. Well, that camera is always watching and viewing and seeing, who is buying and what, which are their behaviors, what they touched, what they grabbed, what they left out, what they have taken with them, what they bought, exactly. Well, all those behaviors are being watched by the camera right there in the corner in that supermarket. Well, the metapixel does the same, but instead of being the supermarket, it's going to be your landing page, your website, your booking page, your calendar, your whatever you do. Well, we can insert it using Go High Level. That's why I was saying before creating your account there. And then what it really makes us, or what it really makes it so useful, is that it gets trained automatically depending on those people who were there in our landing page, and you can train them, and you can train it with the type of clients that you desire. For example, if you want those clients who go all around your landing page and they end up booking a call, well, you or we, in fact, or can do that, or well, automatically it really does it by default. But then we publish the ads. After that, we iterate over the stages to improve what's working and fix what's not. After that, we split investment capital based on what performs best. Let's say, for example, if we are running 3 ads, if we see that the second one is working better than the first and the third one, we go all in, okay? Simple as that. Then we configure the voice assistant. Then, well, this video right here is going to be published. You probably, when you see this video, this will be already published in English. You get to know what an AI voice assistant is. Then we connect it with each lead, but via the high level calendar. And then we create a CRM adapted to the most important data points. And then we add call recordings, etc. For example, this, which is Airtable here. And then this is a Spanish client. And then we get results, which is a Spanish client right here. And then we end up having some results, which in this case, the idea of all of this is to have a business that doesn't rely 100% on yourself or for every process, then that doesn't rely on a large human team or monthly costs, then free up your team's workload. After that, we want to create a business that makes you allow yourself to step out of the day-to-day. Then the idea is to make it predictable, to make it operationally scalable, and then so your only limit is how many patients you can take on. Plus, being available 24/7, increase perceived value for your clients, target your ideal customer profile, ICP, and then had a long list of other benefits. Truly someone who takes action and this made sense to you, I will be waiting to see if what we offer in more detail is a good fit for you and your clinic. You're going to have down below in the description of this video or in every of my videos in this YouTube channel, a link to book a call with me to apply AI in your clinic and to see if we're a good fit for you and for your needs. Once you click it, you're going to have this page right here in which you're going to be able to select the date and time to have that call, that implementation call, to see again if it works again, to see if it works fine for you, and that would be the idea of it. I hope you enjoyed, I hope you liked it, I hope it was useful to give you some ideas of something that you could be improving. Hope to see you soon.